Hi, I'm Ryan Jones, and I'm here with head football coach at Florida Tech, Steve Englehart. Coach Englehart, we just wrapped up our first ever signing day press conference. It was exciting from a staff perspective. Can you describe a little bit how exciting was it for you for this day to come, and what a relief it is for it to be done?
Right. Well, it was exciting for all of our staff. You know, I think that there were a few sleepless nights here leading up to this. You know, last night I know the whole staff was talking that it was tough to sleep. You know, hoping that everything turned out the way we wanted it to, and sure enough, it did. You know, we had a couple scares there early, but it's always exciting getting those faxes and you know, when you see it and hoot and holler and getting a phone call from the kid and you know, those are exciting times, and sure, it's a relief because it's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of visits, it's a lot of home visits and talking with families, and it's a relief to kind of get this you know, this day beyond us. That way we can continue to move on.
Now, we've signed several kids to NLS. Also had a few kids that we announced that are currently attending Florida Tech, and ones that will be attending Florida Tech, you know, later this year, starting in the fall. How happy are you with this class? This is your first class at Florida Tech. Can you describe your satisfaction?
Extremely happy. I think that from a standpoint of us being able to recruit these young men without having necessarily football facilities yet to show them, without being able to say that we're going to be playing in a game next year, conference, but we'll be practicing and having practice games and things like that. You know, I think that because of those things, we were able to, you know, the class that we're able to get, I think is huge. I think that this is as good a class as that, you know, I think that we could probably get on most occasions, even 5 years down the road. I think that it's that type of class. This class is really going to help us prepare for the future because, you know, we're going to be able to add this class to 48 other men that are here, that are working, and we're going to have a full squad next year. And it was important for us to get those types of numbers and that type of balance from a position standpoint. And once all those came in, and we knew that was the case, now we can continue to move on and recruit. We'll take 2 days off. You know, we're going to take tomorrow and Friday off and kind of get back with the families a little bit and relax and have a kind of a long weekend, and then we'll be back in the office on Monday, you know, working hard.
Now, you touched on it briefly, but we're going to officially kick off in the Gulf South Conference in the fall of 2013. Mm-hmm. How will this class help us prepare for once that moment comes?
Well, I think athletically, I think that they stack up, and they're good, really solid Division II, or Division I AA, low Division I type of players. And I think that you know, as we watch film and prepare, you know, I think that we'll see that these kids athletically can stack up, you know, with other schools in the conference. Now, whether or not they have the experience and things like that, obviously there's going to be bumps along the road, and it's going to still take some time because experience, you can't teach experience. Experience has to come, you know, from doing it. So, but I think that this class is going to help us prepare in regards to, once again, just having the depth to be able to practice and have full practices. You know, next year, you know, we're going to have we're going to have about 3 sets of offensive line, and that's really important. I mean, when we can have 15 offensive linemen out there, that means we can get a lot accomplished. The same thing with defensive linemen across the board. You know, we have a ton of linebackers and defensive backs, which that's huge for our special teams. We were able to get, I think, 5 or 6 defensive backs, 5 or 6 linebackers. You know, that helps and bolster our special teams. So that's another way that this class is going to help us prepare for 2013, you know, with our special teams. I think those are important things.